Make sure
We're
we're good.
live. Salam
We are?
alaikum. Good afternoon. Good morning to our drivers. The greatest group of individuals ever assembled to be under a unified banner of BHX Logistics. Hope everyone is having a beautiful day. Hope everyone's day is off to a great start. Welcome back to another daily updates with A&M. How are you doing, Mr. Ram?
I'm doing fantastic. I just have had a huge laugh just before this with yours truly, Aldin, and I really feel ecstatic. Great, beautiful
Phenomenal.
Tuesday.
Phenomenal, man. Let's dive in and see what happened yesterday. See if we're going to laugh or cry. See if we're going to reflect on some beautiful quotes or if it's some phony stuff. And see if we
Mm-hmm.
can grow, as individuals.
Let's try.
We had 51 available drivers, 40 of which were booked on 48 loads. So 8 of our drivers got booked on 2 loads. 78% of our fleet was utilized. We had a 10.32 bid win ratio, which means approximately took 10 bids to get one load.
Mm-hmm.
Average driver pay 588, which is a tad bit under the overall average of about 600, but it's right there in the ballpark. Okay, so this
That's we
placement of
should
things changed a bit.
Yeah, and we should change the name of this screen. We should call it like bidding pita or pie,
Bidding
something like
pie,
that.
I like
Yeah,
it.
and make it like a burek type of thing. Where there's a big chunk of burek, that's what you lost, and then there is a smaller chunk that's the declined. And
By the way, what do you think lasts longer, a typical sprinter or a pie cost?
what did you say?
A typical sprinter
Oh,
or a pie cost, what lasts longer?
uh, sprinter, I guess.
Okay. How long do you think typical pie cost lasts?
Um, I don't know. I don't know, but sprinters, as in vehicles, as in Mercedes-Benz vehicles, used to stand for equality. So, but lately it's not that been great. But
Got it.
I don't know. You tell me. You tell me. Enlighten me.
I don't know, man. There's a question for you. It's a trivia question for you.
I'll think about it and I'll get with the answer. I'll get back with the answer in the next 23 years.
Deal. Deal. Um, so it looks like about a quarter of our opportunities expired. Um, about a third were bid on, and 48 were won, and then the remaining were declined. Um, Code red. There's nothing on here, huh?
There is nothing on there. Actually, just like an hour before this meeting, I came like 2 hours ago, but an hour before this meeting, we had two, and we managed to book them like maybe an hour ago, both of them. One of them was
Nice.
waiting in Montreal for like since Friday, pretty much, and the other one in St. Louis. But right now, we have zero drivers that were
Nice.
available yesterday, 2 p.m., that were not booked.
That's good to hear, man. You came in like a wrecking ball, like Miley
Yes, sir.
Cyrus.
Yeah. Wrecking ball.
That's right. Important reminder for all drivers, please do not make any changes to the cargo area of your vehicle without informing dispatch first. Yesterday, one of our beautiful human being drivers encountered an issue where the freight could not fit due to a bed installed in the cargo area. As a result, the load was canceled and the toner will not be paid. I'm happy that it will not be paid, honestly. That might sound evil of me to say that, but this is one of those things you got to communicate to us. This is a serious matter that affects BHX's reputation and operations. Thank you for your attention to this matter. Here's the thing, guys. We've had customers get really pissed off because we sent in a vehicle that the freight could not fit because the dimensions we had are different than what the dimensions are. If you make any changes to your cargo area, communicate it to us. You can do whatever the hell you want. If you want to narrow it down to where you got 10 inches left for cargo space, you're free to do that. But you need to communicate it to us because we cannot be out here thinking you have 12 inches left if you've narrowed it down to 10 inches left of the cargo area, right?
That's right. And to make matters worse, just to
Uh-oh.
comment on this. So this driver is not the owner of the vehicle, and he was not the one. The vehicle was drawn before by the owner. So the owner made changes. Driver didn't know about that as well. So we
Right.
need to look in that uh, aspect as well for fleet owners out there to make sure that you guys, whatever you're doing with the van, to report and come back to us.
Nice, man. Special shout out to Omar, who went to West Bank, Palestine to get married. Hell yeah.
Yeah,
Alhamdulillah. That's
yeah.
awesome.
Omar is one of my favorite drivers, and yeah, he's been with us for what, maybe 2 3 years,
It's been a
and
while,
he
yeah.
he was preparing for this trip. We knew about this for a month now, and then
Nice.
he went there. Even with the situation in Palestine right now, he went there. Of course,
So
West Bank is a little bit different than what is happening in Gaza, because he can
Palestinian
enter.
exports just went up by one, huh?
Yeah, yeah, and
Cool.
yeah, he went to Jordan, and from Jordan, I guess he'll go to West Bank.
Nice. Well, all the best wishes to Omar and his new bride.
Indeed.
Yesterday, Mr. Haris had 189 bids. Almost, not quite, but almost double the bids of others. 17 booked loads, 9% bid win ratio. Mohammed with 15 loads with 14.66 bid win ratio with 700 average driver pay. And Mohammed with the highest bid follow up at 67.3. Good job to our dispatch team. You want to add anything here?
Nah, really, all good.
All right.
Swansea, Illinois.
We
You know
got
about
a,
Swansea
go
Football
ahead.
Club? You know about a Swansea Football Club? Ever heard of it?
Yeah, I have. Is it black and white or no?
Uh, I think it's whitish. Yeah, they're from Wales. They're from the Cardiff, I think. Swansea, from Cardiff. They're the second biggest club in Wales. So they play English Premier League. I mean, they're not right now because they're not in the Premier League, but they are from Wales, I think,
Yeah,
not from England.
I have. I don't know anything about him, but the name has sticks out. Swansea, Illinois. This is a different Swansea. To Kirkland Lake, Ontario. This is one of those places, Ontario, where you got a deadhead back. That's why it pays $1.30 a mile. 14.50 pay on 11.24 miles. Overall, good load, good pay. Even with relocating back to Toronto-ish area, it's still going to be good money.
100%. Look at this one, man. I love it. I love it.
Tell me about it.
Portland, Oregon. Driver delivered in Portland, picking up in Portland. So no relocation, no nothing. Going to Winnipeg, Manitoba, 85 cents a mile. Usually drivers get out of Portland for like 65 cents a mile if they get out of Portland. That's a big if. If they don't relocate down to California. And this driver, got 85 cents a mile covered all the way to Winnipeg. And the only thing left in the end, he'll relocate to Fargo, but still he's getting out of the worst area there is.
So, Portland, Oregon. Did you know that it is home to the world's smallest park,
Yeah,
Mill Ends Park, recognized by the Guinness Book of World Records, measures only 2 feet in diameter. This tiny park, officially designed in 1971 and featuring a single small tree, making it a quirky, unique landscape in the city. Let's find a picture of this park.
that's the never heard of it really. The
Well, you're
tiniest
not
part.
supposed to hear of it, man, until now. That's why we do this way. This is it.
Man, we have 10 people watching. We're steadily growing our live audience.
You see this
Usually
park?
people,
No, you don't. Well,
no?
you don't, but the stream does.
Let me check on the screen, the stream. Just a second. Keep it on the, yeah, I see it now. Wow.
There you go.
That's kind of ridiculous. We do have flowers in the office. I can call them right now. If I have a 1 feet diameter flowers,
Well,
whatever.
it's you don't have a park though. It's not a recognized park. But it's all right, man. It's all right. One step at a time.
Yeah.
All right, let's move on. Go ahead, recap this one for us.
New Smyrna Beach, Florida, going to Taylorsville, Utah, 2,430 miles, $1,930, 80 cents a mile. Well, well, one can argue if this should be on the list for the best loads. It's going out of the worst area to the worst area, not so good areas both ways. So 80 cents a mile. Once again, probably driver will be booked by from the Salt Lake, but there are many questions if this should be on the list. Even I don't know what you think.
Um,
It's a longer load. A longer
yeah,
load. That's the only.
it's a weird one because it's going from one of the worst areas to one of the worst areas. But it's paying more per mile than most loads from this area, so it's okay. Fun fact about New Smyrna Beach, man, is it's known as the shark bite capital of the world. Um,
Really?
while this might sound intimidating, this title comes from a relatively high number of minor shark bites reported in the area, mostly from small sharks in shallow waters. Despite this, the beach remains a popular spot for surfers and beachgoers who enjoy its beautiful coastline and vibrant community. Do you know that?
Nope. Never been to Florida. Never seen a shark. Thank God. That's one of the reasons why I fear sea depth is the sharks, man.
Did you see that thing that happened a few weeks ago where there was like all those sharks like appearing like in these coastal areas, but like in weird groups?
Nope. It's just that like they're forming communities now.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Listen,
They're
here's the
bidding on
idea.
loads and stuff.
Here's here's the idea.
Yeah.
Here's the how we resolve world war and
Mhm.
whatever. Guys, let us unite in
Mhm.
fighting off sharks.
Mhm.
Okay, they have some purpose, and God created purpose for every
Mhm.
being. But let us create some kind of world association where we will send our best special forces to
To take out
protect,
the sharks.
to take out the sharks like that are 10 miles around any shore. So like they can swim in the whatever deep, but 10 miles around the beach and shores, that special units are going down and they're just taking them out.
Yeah.
So I think that should resolve the uh, what we have right now, the mess we have right now.
Yeah, so that leads me to a fun fact about Taylorville, Utah. It has
Yeah.
a unique and interesting historical landmark called Taylorville Banyan Heritage Center. This museum is located in a historic home built in 1906 and is dedicated to preserving the history and heritage of Taylorville. The center offers a glimpse into the early pioneers' life in the area and showcases various artifacts and exhibits that highlight the rich culture, history of the community. You know what, man? I doubt that Taylorville, Utah has a rich cultural history. I really do. What do you
They don't
think?
have sharks. They don't have sharks.
Well,
So uh,
there's a little lake. You see the little lake
well,
here?
I do, but
I don't know. Are
that's
sharks,
probably
they're probably not
that's a
lake creatures.
no, that's Salt Lake.
Salt Lake
Have you
City?
ever seen that AI picture of Stari Most in Mostar, Bosnia, when there's like from the above, from the bird
Oh, the
view,
shark.
and then there is like a huge whale under the
Mm-hmm.
the bridge. So it's fun. It's fun.
Yeah,
But
well, there you
for
go, man. You guys are gonna get some fun facts about all these cities from now on. New feature introduced by Truly
new
Yours.
new feature introduced.
We need to follow up, follow all the guidelines when on the load. If the customer requests us to strap the load to verbally confirm pieces and weight, and if we need to deliver to a specific dock, we have to abide by those rules, of course. Freight should always be secured, regardless if the
Yeah.
customer asks us to or not. But the rest of it, for sure. I mean, just makes your life easier as a driver, makes our life easier as your dispatchers. What do you think about this?
Well, it's great.
It
It's great.
is
It's
great.
great. It is great. Hopefully, yeah. I mean, I think we're doing our best to recognize all that are unjustified and to justify all that are justified. And this number especially because we yesterday had a lot of stops, and I don't know where that data is, and
Nice.
it's a great.
Yeah, we'll include the stops data from now on as well. If this is correct, great job. I don't doubt it, man. I don't doubt our drivers. Like I said, we have the best hand-selected group of drivers. The golden rule for every business, this is not an evangelist for sure. This is an entrepreneur. He looks
It's
like an
like
entrepreneur. So the
early 20th
golden
century.
rule of every business is this: put yourself in your customer's place. I see many businesses, many, um, provide a subpar service because sales is so good. Um, I heard a quote one time. It says, like, you should never be too busy to provide good customer service. And I really like that quote. But yeah, I mean, as a business, if you ask yourself as a consumer, what would I want from this business? How would I want to be treated? What features would I want? You know, what would I like to get out of this product or this service? And then sorry, and then you build your business around that. You're gonna be able to put together a better service, no doubt.
No doubt, man. No doubt. I guess it's always a combination. I mean, it's all about it's business. Any business should make, and the purpose of it is to make money, of course. And but in doing so, there needs to be some core values. There needs to be some um, balance and strategy that the business applies, day to day, so they can keep the business, so they can keep the customers. One of the once sometimes, I mean, we had a couple of dispatchers that worked for other companies, and I'm not gonna name anything. And when they come in, they say, and even they worked in the same industry, in the same field, and they say, "Well, wow, I've never seen some of these customers." The reason why they've never seen some of these customers is because that those companies where they worked lost those customers, and they they never got any email offer, they never got any load offer or anything else. And for us as a company, it is really a wonderful thing, and we should preserve it and cherish it. Is that after 10 years of service, we still have the biggest customers that we had 10 years ago, 8 years ago, 7 years ago, 5 years ago, and some of those customers have been enormous for us in our growth. And I think, in a way, as a fly on the wall of their business, we contributed to their
Hmm.
growth as well. So, that being said, uh, for us, it's the customer service is number one, and I think that helped along the way to preserve those
Yeah,
customers.
I mean, for our dispatch, in a way, our drivers are our customers in a weird way. So if every day you come in as you're booking loads and solving problems and resolving things, if you try to put yourself in the driver's, shoes and think about how you'd like your dispatcher to treat you, and then you
Hmm.
do that. Fun fact about Orison Sweat Martin is that he was the founder of Success Magazine in 1897, over 100 years ago, man, over 120 years ago. His magazine played a significant role in the early success literature movement and influenced many future leaders and entrepreneurs with its focus and personal development, motivation, and principles of success. Martin himself authored numerous books and articles and continued to inspire readers with timeless wisdom on achieving success and fulfilling one's potential. So it's crazy. We often think about the difference between here in the U.S. and maybe the rest of the world when it comes to this personal professional development topic. Over 100 years ago, this was an active conversation, and this was something that this began. Um, And I think that there's a lot of value in this conversation, and I think that it shows.
100%.
And last but not least, Pilot is the biggest truck stop chain in North America. How many locations do they have?
Yeah, just a second. Don't move, don't move, don't move, don't move. 8 drivers or 8 viewers. If you can see this question, please do comment on ABCD. What do you think? And hello, Brian. I see Brian wrote, hello, everyone. Hello, Brian.
Hello,
We are
Brian, our old friend.
we are interested to see what is your take on this. How many Pilot Flying J truck stops
Look at this. You can see the
are
chat
there?
now.
Yeah, are there in North America? So this is Canada as well. So they have all over Canada as well, I guess. So approximately, if you have 49 states with Alaska plus 13 provinces, that's what, 65, 60. So yeah, they have a lot. They have a lot.
Ah, how about this? We can see the chat now.
That's
Oh.
cool. Okay, Mr. Brian said D. That's over 1,000. Anyone else?
What's your guess?
Well, I know the answer because I checked, but my guess was before I checked the answer, before the meeting, was D as well as Brian.
I'm gonna go with C, as in Chewbacca.
Chewbacca, Chihuahua.
C as in Chihuahua.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, let's go.
Bum, 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 bum. C as in Chihuahua. That's right. 700 locations. That's a lot, man. That's
It
a lot of
is.
locations.
I mean, yeah, that's probably they have. I mean, not taking into account like weird provinces and Alaska. So they have what? Um, what do they have? 50, 20. So they have a lot. Two, like 20 per state, I guess. 25, 30 per state, which is
Um, yeah, I don't know.
huge.
I mean, I'm guessing that, some states probably have 40 and other states probably have two.
Yeah,
But
on average, yeah.
yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy this. We'll be back tomorrow, God willing. And stay safe, everyone.
Stay safe.